Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai. Ba'asham Rakak Wadash. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Salutation to the Akim all across the globe. That pushing the word in sincerity. To the hopefully let. Now is the time Akim to really keep pushing, when I watch we almost out of here Abarataza, because you see the trade wars and thing, the faggots getting married and all these other things, You gotta keep pushing, we gotta show yourself fit for the kingdom, because we have to endure here, as soldiers for Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, so we gotta continue pushing, to show ourselves worthy. So just like Luke 9:62 here, it's and Yahushua said unto him, no man having put his hand to the plow and looking back is fit for the kingdom of power. And I think you can't really you can't start, in this thing of ours and then after take a rest. Just be laid back and take a rest from doing the work, so pushing this wood. You can't really take a rest from that. You have to be on the highways and on the byways every week, pushing the videos and stuff. So you really have to be pushing, to show ourselves fit for the kingdom. Because as I say, we can't want rest here. You can't want to have rest here and rest in the kingdom. That's why we have to endure here on this earth. We have to endure here as soldiers. And really push for Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, for that kingdom. To be fit for that kingdom, we have to show ourselves worthy. So we can't be can't take a rest off from doing the works and thing. No matter what. We have to keep pushing because you're almost out of here. This is 2 Timothy chapter 4 verse 2. It say the 2 Timothy chapter 4 verse 2, it say be instant preach the word. So that preach the word, be instant in season, out of season, reprove, rebuke, exhort with all long suffering and doctrine. So you have to be instant in season and out of season, because don't matter the weather or don't matter what, what day is supposed to have camp, we need to pour off to go out to camp, because that the father works at the end of the day, so no matter what you have to do, you have camp on a certain day, you have to pass aside all things. Sometimes some might come up, and you have to do other, but at the end of the day, no matter the weather or no matter what, you have camp on a certain day, you have to go out and do camp, because this is our job, this is what we're required to do. Because we are the overseers for the flock, as the scripture say. So we have to go out there and preach the word, be instant in season and out of season. Reprove, rebuke, exhort with all long suffering and doctrine. Because we have this truth. We have to tell people what they're supposed to do and what they're not supposed to do, how to go about things. Prophecies, we have to push our prophecies. You have to bring them back to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. At least they can't say that they never hear the word. That's why we need to be instant in season and out of season, no matter what, to push that word, so they can't say at all they never heard it. They have no excuse. Verse 3 say, for the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine, but after their own lust shall they heap to themselves teachers, having itching ears. And that you see that going on right now. You know, the people in darkness. So anything the hear with the itching ears, they're going towards that. You know, they're not enduring the sound doctrine, the doctrine that we have, the truth. Yeah, we have we have the truth. You know, through Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, you know. We are the truth. So they're not they're not enduring the sound doctrine, and I seen that because we out on the highways and the byways every week. You know, the people rather go to the so-called churches, you know, and they're pulling everything to the self. You know, they're heaping up things to the self after the own lust. You know what I mean? So you see that the people in darkness right now, they don't have time, they don't want to take the time to even inquire. You know what I mean? That's why, as I say, we have to be instant in season and out of season pushing out, so they can't say they never hear or they never heard us on the highways and the byways or on the internet or wherever. You know, so we have to keep on pushing. You know what I mean? In Proverbs chapter 6 verse 9, it says, how long wilt thou sleep, O sluggard? When wilt thou arise out of thy sleep? Yeah, so how long you sleep? You know, how long you be a sluggard? When you arise out of that sleep, because the scripture said the Most High poured the Spirit had deep sleep on them. You know? Yeah, so we can't afford to be sluggards, or we can't afford to sleep, because if we are the overseers and the overseers sleeping, you know, then anything could happen. How will you get the people warning? You know, it's a yet a little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to sleep. You understand? So we can't afford to keep your hand in your pocket or sleep, you know, or be a slumber, you know, or go in that slumber state. You know, we can't afford to fold your hands, but we have to be out there on the highways and the byways, you know, pushing this truth. You know, we can't afford to sleep. So that's why we have to keep pushing. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, you have to watch it like when you was woken up in this knowledge. You know, we know at the end of the day is Yahweh Hashem Yahushua will. But the brothers or the Akiam who we was listening to, they wasn't sleeping, they wasn't being a sluggard. You know, they was out on the highways and the byways or wherever you get wake up, you know, at least they was pushing the word. You know, so that's why you have to do the same, because it have work to do. You know. So that's why we have to keep pushing. Yeah, we have to keep pushing. No matter what. You know, because as I say, it has work to do. Because there's the destruction. Hebrews chapter 6, verse 10. It says, for power is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love, which ye have showed toward his name, in that ye have ministered to the saints and do minister. Yeah, so your work, you know, Yahweh wouldn't forget that. You work on your labor of love, because when you're out on the highways and the byways, that is love. You know, telling the people how to please Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, the things to do. You know, to return unto him, unto our power, unto our Savior. You know. Yeah, so Yahweh Hashem Yahushua wouldn't forget our labor. You know, because everything is being recorded at the end of the day. You know. It's verse 11 says, and we desire that every one of you do shew the same diligence to the full assurance of hope unto the end. So we have to get our diligence unto the end. You know, we have to give that diligence, and that bring me to Second Peter. You know, I believe it's Second Peter 1. I think it's verse 10. Yeah. It says, wherefore the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure. For if you do these things, you shall never fall. Yeah, so Akim, we have to give diligence to make our calling and election sure. You know, at the end of the day, our Hashem Yoshai will. But we still have to show that we worthy to be in the kingdom. That we worthy. You know, that we fit for the kingdom. You know, so we have to give that diligence. Be in the scriptures. Continue reading. You know, continue reading and gaining knowledge. You know, listening to videos. You know, pushing this word. Yeah, son. We have to continue doing that until the end. There's 1 Timothy chapter 4 verse 13. It says, till I come, give attendance to reading, to exhortation, to doctrine. So, till you about Shem Yoshai, you know, come. We have to give that diligence. We have to give attendance to reading. You have to be diligent. You have to be disciplined. You know, always in the scriptures. Because really and truly, this is all we have. Yahweh Shem Yoshai, you know, the Akim, you know, and the scriptures, the Holy Spirit. You know, so we have to always be in this thing of ours. Because the rest don't have it. You know, it's just a remnant. You know, the rest are people in darkness. That's why we always have to thank Yahweh Shem Yoshai for this light. For calling in, for taking us out of that darkness and bringing us to this marvelous light. Just like the scriptures say. You know? And sometimes we might be weary. You know, we might be weary sometimes. That's why the scriptures, there's 2 Corinthians 13 verse 5. It says, examine yourselves whether you be in the faith. So we have to always examine ourselves because your spirit does tell you. You see, your spirit does know. Your spirit does know when you need to go on a journey. You know, when you need to fast and pray, you know. Your spirit does tell you. Whatever it is, your spirit does tell you. There's know it in your spirit. You know, so you always have to be examining yourself. Examine your spirit. You know, prove your own selves. Know ye not your own self. How that Yahushua Mashiach is in you, except ye be reprobate. You know, so we always have to be examining ourselves. You know, if I really in the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, or if I'm not. You know, so you always have to examine yourself. You know, sometimes you might be slipping, or you might be slacking, but you have to always examine yourself. You know, and that'll be a great thing too when you actually examine yourself and you know where you're slacking. You know where you could go on a journey. You know, you could fast and pray and come out of that zone. You know, out of that sluggard, being a sluggard zone. You know, you could examine yourself and come out of that zone. You know what I mean? So it'll be a good thing when you know where you're slacking. So you could fix that. You could boost up that 3 hour Hashem Yoshai. You know? I'm going to Ephesians chapter 4 verse 1. It says, I therefore, the prisoner of the Lord, beseech you that ye walk worthy of the vocation wherewith ye are called, with all lowliness and meekness, with long suffering, forbearing one another in love. You know, so remember we was called. You know, we was called through the Holy Spirit. You know, so we had to walk worthy of that because, as I say, just a remnant. You know, not everybody had this. You know, we are the hopeful elect. You know, Abaratazah. So we have this knowledge, we have this truth, we have this light. So we are to show, we are to walk worthy of having that. We are to show you about Shem Yoshai, well, hey, yeah, but I worthy of being in this truth, having this knowledge. You know, through the Spirit. You know, we have to walk worthy, we have to be upright. You know, because we can't be going out there and telling the people one thing, not to do this and not to do that, and ourselves doing it. That is being a hypocrite. So we have to be upright and we have to be working worthy of having this life. You know, and being confident in this truth. You know what I mean? Confident. So that is it on this lesson. You know, through the Spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, you know, I hope it was edifying. You know, once again, I will give all praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, Ba'Hashem Rakah Kodesh. You know, salutation to the Akiyama across the globe. You know, double honors to the apostle and elders that rule well. You know, until then, I say shalom.